Welcome back, everyone. Uh, our Fed government, uh, and you can't really equate that with us because we don't have a representative government anymore in this country. Yes, we get to vote and we elect some people, but but 99.9% of those people are selected, groomed, and financed by the rich and powerful. So, you know, who are they going to favor? Us or the rich and powerful? So we don't really have a representative government anymore, much to my dismay. Anyway, the Fed government is waging economic and financial war on much of the world. And the reason they're doing this, or the way they're doing this, is by using their agents, hedge funds, mega multinational speculative Wall Street banks, and the Fed Reserve uh, to manipulate money markets and currency exchanges. And that's part of the reason, according to several economists, that the Russian ruble has fallen so drastically. It isn't all due to falling oil prices, as the corporate media tells you, at least according to these other experts. Now, why is the Fed government doing this? This is the crucial point right here. Uh, our dollar and economy are built on a house of cards. Uh, the government and the mega multinational banks, the Wall Street guys, the hedge funds, etc., they have rigged the game. They have to, because the dollar is essentially worth nothing. The only reason it's valued at all in the world is because it's the world's reserve currency. Uh, Compared to the 1913 dollar, and adjusting for inflation, the value of our dollar today is about 3 cents. So the only reason that it's worth anything is because it's the world's reserve currency. Which brings us to the BRIC countries, BRIC, Brazil, Russia, India, and China. A little noticed event happened not too long ago, just 2 or 3 months ago, I think it was. The BRIC countries, Brazil, Russia, India, China, they decided to form their own World Development Bank because they got tired of the machinations of the IMF and the World Bank, and they wanted to bypass the dollar. This is the beginning, folks, in my opinion, and other folks have the same opinion. This is the beginning of the fall of the dollar as the world's reserve currency. Previous to this BRIC Development Bank being formed, for the first time in history, a major country suggested that perhaps the US dollar should not be the world's reserve currency. And China was the country that suggested that. That was astounding. No one had ever had the balls before to say something like that. So first we had that, and then now we have the BRIC countries forming their own World Development Bank and bypassing the dollar. So I'm sorry to say it, but the dollar as the world's reserve currency is on its way out. And that's going to be absolutely disastrous to our economy. If you can't if you can't sell your dollars, sell your debt, in other words. That's government speak. When they say they're selling bonds, that means they're selling their debt, and that means they're borrowing money. Well, you can't borrow money if nobody wants the dollar anymore. And without borrowing, you know, this whole shebang just crumbles. So we're not in good shape here, not in good shape at all. And especially when you have mega banks writing proposed legislation that rolls back restrictions on mega banks. That just happened with Citigroup not long ago. A rider attached to the spending bill. I covered that in another video. So we have the mega banks and their wholly owned subsidiary, that would be the Fed government, rigging money markets and currency exchanges, attacking them, lowering the value of their currency so the dollar looks better. This is not good. This is not good at all. Okay, that's it for now. Talk to you later. And you folks take care and be well. See you next time.